Hello everybody, this is PokeFan or Mavaging Guard. Now I'm going to be talking about my elementary school life, and oh yes, there's going to be a lot to explain here. Kindergarten, that's my first year. I don't really remember a whole lot of that year. I did get in trouble because I refused to cut circles, and that my teacher called me a bad boy. Then I had to stand on the line in elementary. That I could not take too well. And then first grade, I'm not going to say any of my teachers' names or nothing. First grade, I'm going to say this, I just didn't want to go to school anymore. I just want to say, I just don't want to be here anymore. And I don't remember a lot of first grade either, like we did addition and subtraction and all that. Alright, now we're going to go on to second grade. I painted my face because I wanted to be a zebra, and then my teacher told me second graders do not paint their faces. And, yeah, and I also, this might sound a little weird, I'd always bring Mickey and Minnie to school. And, yeah, that was me. I'd bring my Mickey and Minnie stuffed animal. And, yeah. Now, we're going to move on to... Well, I went to the dentist second grade year, and they gave me a teddy bear. So, yeah. Now we're going to move on to third grade. Third grade, my teacher was obsessed with outer space. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. She was so obsessed with outer space. I learned multiplication and division that year, and I'd like to say this, one of my good friends, he moved to a different school because right after third grade he told me he wasn't going to be here anymore, but he moved to a different school for a while. He eventually came back, but yeah, that was sad on me. And then fourth grade, we went to little Lincoln School. It's like a little one-room school, like how schools used to be. And we also went to a baseball game for a field trip in fourth grade. I always did a lot that year. And then fifth grade, I had two different teachers that year because one teacher was there for 2 months and then she left, and then we had another teacher. And yeah, I didn't really appreciate that year very much because I got in trouble once, and there was a time where I broke one of my toys and threw it away. In fifth grade is when I made my first video, so yeah. And then sixth grade, that year was the best, even though grade school probably wasn't good for some of you, but sixth grade was the best year because that teacher was awesome. But this teacher I appreciated more than any other teacher. We played Angry Birds on the little smart board thing, and that's the year I went to Olympics. I won a couple gold medals, and I also did a lot that year because we did a lot of activities in sixth grade. Some of them were really fun, some of them were kind of boring, but yeah. And we made like a little, in sixth grade, like a little mummy, you know, like a very top of the Egyptian, you know, mummy things, so, yeah. And, we had, like, our last field day, then we had sixth grade graduation, and then we went skating, and, it was a lot of fun, actually. I did play a lot of claw machine. And then that summer, after sixth grade, after finishing elementary school, I went to Disney World in Florida. We stayed at me and my mom and dad and my brother, we all stayed at a hotel for a week. And this was kind of funny too. I met Donald Duck. I told him he was my third favorite character, and he said no, and Donald Duck's #1, and and then I met Mickey Mouse. I told him he was my #1 favorite character, and he was excited about that. And yeah, that was 2012 when I finished elementary school. And I always was obsessed with Big Bang Theory, that TV show, and yeah. Okay, see you guys in the next part where I'm in junior high.